Malia Gonzalez from Mater Dei, California. He created that hole for Snead on that play.
It's interesting, too, what you said about a little buzz in the air, because I know these all-star games and everybody has a lot of fun, but when it gets to the fourth quarter and you get under 10 minutes, people start saying, I think we ought to try a little bit harder to win this thing.
Right. Pride always seems to get in the way, right? And Leipold will put this one through. So now the score at 24-14, 7:24 left. Both teams with the full complement of timeouts. Coach Miley, your thoughts here as we go here into the championship rounds of this All-Star Classic.
We still.
Last time I saw my cousin on Oahu, I was 5. She wondered what took me so long to visit. Honestly,
all right.
I'm not like her. At least, I thought I wasn't.
We'd like to extend a warm mahalo to our major sponsors, Hawaii Building and Construction Trade Council, Hawaii News Now, Hawaii Tourism Authority, and Hawaiian Airlines. Head to Jack in the Box after the game to redeem your ticket stubs for 2 free tacos. Mahalo to Jack in the Box for being a proud supporter of the Polynesian Bowl.
All right, and we're back. As you see, the fans here taking pictures here with Juju Smith-Schuster, one of the more outstanding rookie receivers here. But, Coach, before we went to break here, you had your thought there.
As I was saying, it's still a two possession difference for this Mauka team. So in order for them to stay in the game, they got to be able to take away the ball in this next few possessions from this Makai team to be able to keep it a tight game.
Coach, we may be seeing a little bit more from Mr. Toa, perhaps, on this upcoming drive.
He definitely was the playmaker for them and kept them in the movement and in the zone to score. So I would definitely have to see more of that kid to be able to keep the drive alive and keep the dream coming.
Oh, yes. Now, for anyone who has been on our broadcast here for Stadium Star Sports, it seems like any time that myself and Coach Miley team up here for our contest, we've been in our last 2 matches have gone to overtime, just saying. As you see, kick return right out of the end zone here. Made many people miss on that play. Kyler Gordon, who you mentioned before, Coach, with the pick 6 to end the first half. He's a heck of a player.
He definitely is. And as you can see, this kid has a knack and has great vision to where the daylight is at for him. And with that, he's gaining yards per possession.
7:13 left here in the final frame. Team Makai, led by former UCLA head man Terry Donahue. Honorary captain is the Cleveland Browns' Danny Shelton. They're going to operate here from the gun. Strong throw. Finds a man in the middle of the field. And again, taking a lot of people here to bring him down. Jeremy Ruckert, the #1 tight end prospect, committing to Ohio State. There with the catch, and throwing the ball was Devin Leary. He's bound for NC State.
Team Mauka has got to do a lot better of coverage and being able to recognize that tight end being in the open and react to it a lot sooner. If not, they're going to be giving up big yardage just like this last play.
Play clock at 8 seconds here. Devin Leary, the New Jersey Gatorade Player of the Year in football for this year. And it will be a straight handoff. That's a really quick give up the middle to Navahine. Enoch Navahine having a lot of carries here in this contest.
It's nice to always watch Nawahine play. I enjoyed watching him during the regular season and enjoyed him playing in the state championship. This kid is a baller.
He can kind of do a little bit of everything, running, receiving, and blocking. Kind of a complete package.
He definitely is. And he's going to be an asset for whichever program he decides on going to. Has he decided?
Nope, I don't think he has. We'll find out soon here as signing day coming up in February. You see Tawa. Tawa here. Wow, it's going to take more than a couple people to bring him down, and he will move the chains as the ball will be spotted on the Mauka 45-yard line. There with the stop, Dylan Toilolo from Couple A.
It looked like also Javon Holland came up to trip him up.
Yeah, that's right. Holland had the first contact there. Trying to slow up any type of momentum, but if you have to pick an MVP, and I know it's early, Tawa probably is going to be in that ballot. First down and 10. 5:08. Now the clock is an issue. 6 seconds left here on the play clock. It's going to be still with the ball is Leary. 45-40. Spins off a tackle, still with it. And he goes out of bounds, and he will be close to the first down. Tremendous play here from the quarterback from Timber Creek in New Jersey.
Great job for Leary. Way to go downfield. If nothing's given to you with the secondary, then you might as well tuck the ball down and man up.
You know, Coach, we may be seeing a lot more of that because I think the instructions from the Mauka sidelines is to try to get that ball, get that turnover at this point. 4:29 left here in regulation. Leary, handoff. Tawa bounces outside. Past the 35, upended. I think Addison was there with another open field tackle. And Tawa's helmet flies off there. So Matt, explain about that rule, about the helmet.
Well, anytime your helmet comes off that is not as a result of an opponent's penalty, then you have to leave the game for a down. And in this case, I got to wonder about the amount of hair that's under that helmet. Maybe he needs a tighter chin strap.
Right. He definitely does.
That's a good point there. We'll do fashion pointers after this contest. First down and 10, 3:51 left. Leary, he's going to look deep. Finds the man again, Ruckert. Ruckert from Lindenhurst in New York. Very key, very clutch. First down, Makai.
Great job recognizing the coverage. Throwing downfield, finds number 1. There with the tackles, number 44, Wembley Miley.
Wembley Miley here. Coach, tell me a little bit about Wembley.
Wembley Miley is still undecided himself. And he's definitely an amazing young man, being that he's my son.
Thank you. There is 6'3", 225 pounds. Just a tremendous athlete here. And you see Tawa, 10, 5. And finally brought down here. And Tawa here really denting this gangrene defense here from Team Mauka. And again, the helmet flies off, Matt. So yeah. It is really the hair.
It might be. I think maybe an extra snap, but that might cure it.
Coach, let's check this out here. Oh, Addison got a lot of the helmet there.
He's really a physical runner, and they're going to have to come up with a better solution to stopping that.
Well, they're really up against it here as Navahine, toss sweep, 10, 5. Takes a major hit. Does not cross the goal line and really paid dearly for his services. But he does get that much closer, and that's going to be first and goal now here for Team Makai. See, Fatu Atuaya from Kahuku. So it's Kahuku on this play, Coach.
Great job way to stop that. He's definitely knocking on the door. And this Makai offense is just just way too fast. This defense got to get a solution, come up with a solution for this fast-paced offense that they're running.
We're under 2 minutes now here, so surely a score will clinch. It'll be Toa, makes a man miss, crosses the goal line. Name on the trophy.
He definitely would be the finalist. He's seen the end zone a few times already today.
Yeah, as you see Team Mackay there for the group photo. Let's check out the replay. Great run. Spun out that tackle from Toy Lolo, and Toy Lolo, he went 100 miles per hour. He was trying to get the big hit there, and I can't blame him with time running out here under 2 minutes. 30-14, minute 44 left here in the contest. And at least in this fourth quarter, it has turned a bit comprehensive in favor of Team Mackay.
Timeout, Mackay.
Are they challenging that formation or no?
First of the half.
All right, so look, it looks like we're going to take a
Timeout
little
on the
break
field.
as they're going to take a look at that previous play. We'll be right back here from Aloha Stadium.
Power up with the Power Plus mouthguard. Power Plus is the next step in human evolution. By simply placing your jaw into the Power Plus position, you'll be able to achieve maximum strength, speed, and endurance, even mitigate concussion.
Power Plus mouthguard in a 13-year study is showing lower concussion rates to 0.26%.
For maximum performance and protection, get Power Plus today or order now. It will include a free carry case. Power up with Power Plus.
The Power Plus system allows you to measure the degree of anatomical deficiency in your unique jaw position and will correct any deficiency with the patented combination design. Power Plus Mouthguards is proud to be the official mouthguard of the Polynesian Bowl. The Hawaii Tourism Authority encourages you to experience, explore, and let Hawaii happen. 6 Hawaiian Islands, 6 unique experiences. Find inspiration at gohawaii.com. Don't miss the Polynesian Bowl on TV tomorrow. Hawaii News Now proudly presents the television broadcast following the NFL AFC Championship. Tomorrow only on KGMB.
Rest of the broadcast. All right, we're back here for Aloha Stadium. Score 30-14. With this extra point, it's going to be back up to a 17-point deficit here. It'll be Potter under the hold of Mitchell Quinn. And this will go through the uprights. So now the score 31-14 left here. A minute 44 seconds left. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here from Aloha Stadium. This is Stadium Star Sports.
The Eating House 1849 pays homage to Hawaii's vibrant culinary heritage. It's here that award-winning chef Roy Yamaguchi blends these two worlds, the easy ambiance and simple flavors of a plantation town with the dynamic modernity of haute cuisine. The Eating House 1849 is proud to support the Polynesian Bowl and all of the players. Try a game changer of your own, Coca-Cola Zero. Taste the feeling. The Polynesian Bowl would like to recognize the following sponsors for their continuing support: Dave & Buster's, First Hawaiian Bank, Friends of Hawaii, Hawaii Building and Construction Trade Council, Matson, Queens Healthcare Systems, and Zippies.
All right, and we're back here as you see the score. Mackay 31, Mauka 14 here in the 2018 Polynesian Bowl. Ryan Nagano, the coach, Tabita Maile, and Thomas Kuehu Jr. here running the floor. And as you see here, I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but again, a little bit more heavier drizzle coming down from the Halava skies. Potter will be teeing off on the 35, which is the standard here in the All-Star game, if you haven't noticed. Driving kick. It's going to be Sneed taking it at the goal line, waiting for something to develop. He will go outside 20, 25, 30, upended. Sorry, that would be Kirby Bennett from Frisco, Texas. Now, interesting story about Kirby Bennett. Attended Bishop Gorman last year, but on his way back here to Frisco, Texas, he is actually an acclaimed lacrosse player. Not only with gridiron, but also with lacrosse, and he's entertaining offers to schools that can do both for him. As you see, there's a injury out at around the 11-yard line, and we're going to take an injury timeout here from Maloa Stadium. We'll be right back here in the 2018 Polynesian Bowl. And we'll have a little bit more on Vaipulu later on. As you see, strong throw goes sideline and finds Devin Williams there. 6'4", 210-pound, 5-star receiver, undecided still yet as to where he's going to take his services in the collegiate level. Let's check it out here, Coach.
Great job. Way to find the big target. And way to get out of bounds. Stopping the clock. Good time management.
Now, a quick story on Solo Vaipulu here. 3-star interior lineman, probably a guard or center
Will the game
the next
clock
level.
operator, please reset the game clock to 1 minute, 24 seconds. 1:24.
With Solo, University of Hawaii actually was in the lead for his services. Really found UH and their interactions, communications of the coaching staff very favorable. Hopefully he heals well on that aspect. As you see, Jonah Panoke from St. Louis there, running a little reverse and end around, and not much on the play, Coach.
If you're not going to get much, you might as well get out of bounds. And that's a great decision to stop the clock. Give them more time and another opportunity to take a shot downfield.
They've set up for a 2nd down and 9 here. A minute 17 seconds left here in the contest. Thompson Robinson remains at quarterback. And he's going to throw downfield. Has an open man and caught. Diving to the ground. Braden Lenzy. 6-foot receiver, 4-star Notre Dame commit. And the drive continues.
Great route running for that receiver. Being that he's only a 6-foot receiver is amazing to be a 4-star and be able to get your ticket punched out to go to Notre Dame.
Thompson Robinson The last thing that you want to do here, he gets dropped here for a loss. And we'll check it out here on the replay.
Mauka, first of the half, 30-second timeout.
As you can see, the defensive line is still relentless, going after Thompson.
And basically, they're just pinning their ears back at this point. And now the task in hand here, much more difficult here for Team Mauka. Down 17, there's only 50 seconds left, and it's the 2nd and 17. You know, by far, Dorian Thompson-Robinson was the most effective quarterback here for Team Mauka overall here tonight.
Definitely is. And they're looking to end the game with his arm and him on the field.
Now, in that previous shot, you saw a little bit of Jacob Isaiah, 6'3", 280-pound lineman from Bishop Gorman. Spent his first couple years at Iolani School before making the transfer over to the 9th Island. Thompson-Robinson, 4-man rush. Has a receiver downfield. And I don't know if he was trying to do a one-handed catch, but Williams was unable to garner that in. He had a step on Hufanga, the 5-star safety.
Hufanga showing up on the defensive side of the ball. Great job. He was right there at the right place doing the right things to keep that receiver from not catching it.
Now it's 3rd down and 17. Thompson-Robinson here evades pressure, still on his feet. Has a block downfield, now fumbles, stays in bounds. It is picked up. He has a convoy, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Mackay. Chad Bailey, 6-foot linebacker from Ridge Point, Texas. And the Missouri Tigers going to have to be loving that, because that's where he's going to be going here for his next 4 to 5 years of college.
The fumble.
As you see the fans here,
defense.
They're loving it.
The defense, linebacker was out of the box.
Defense.
After
you
this
can see
is the
applying
goal,
the pressure
automatic, first down.
continuously on Thompson. And that's what you're going to have to do, is learn to protect the ball.
They called that back for
All right, so this may actually have been brought back.
Yeah, they had a linebacker blitz.
All right, so let's see if we can go to the command center and get Matt Sumstein in here. And Matt, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. There's some special rules in this game that allows for a little bit more spread offense, and one of those rules is that the defense is prohibited from blitzing. And on that case, if we did have one of the linebackers blitz early, it's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Well, if I was Mr. Bailey, I'll still put that in my highlight reel. No one needs to know that it got brought back with a penalty. Just saying. 21 seconds left here. The drive continues here for Team Mauka. I'm not going to lie here. I really want to see Team Mauka get this final score on the board. Let's end this one right here. Thompson-Robinson playing a really good game here. 4 receivers in the pattern. Finds a man and could not hold on. He took a huge hit. You see here number 39, Josh Madison from Newberry Park, California. Bound for Ames, Iowa in Iowa State. Let's check it out here.
Mauka.
Secondary playing tough defense.
30 seconds in length.
And there you have it. Defense wins championships. And this secondary showed up to play.
And I know some people complain about some of the recent safety rules, but you could see that that was a perfect shoulder-initiated tackle to the midsection. No intent to go high, no intent to injure that kid. I think that things are really shaping up, even at the youth levels, for those types of dangerous hits. That was a good, clean hit.
Yeah, some people talk about the strike zone. What is the strike zone? What is the definition of the strike zone in today's defensive football game, especially for defensive backs?
Well, on a defenseless receiver like that, you just need to stay off of his head and neck area. He's airborne, so there's no real injury potential if you even hit him at the knees, because there's nothing that's sticking his feet to the ground. So in that case, you just got to stay below the head and neck. He did a great job on that.
All right, here's Thompson-Robinson. Has a receiver And tight coverage again. Try to look for Addison. As you see here, you see some of the kids here from the Boys and Girls Club and After School All-Stars.
Is that your group?
You know, there's some of my kids right there.
Awesome. Way to bring him out to a great game.
You know, and I have to put a small plug for Marcus Mariota here. With his Motivate Foundation, was able to bring kids from all over, not even nonprofits, but even Pop Warner teams of the like, even high schools. Just tremendous. See Thompson Robinson, 8 seconds. This could be the last play of the game. Airmails this one into the end zone. Addison was the nearest target. 4 seconds, we'll have a final play here. And this one, Mackay will be the champions here, the 2018 Polynesian Football Hall of Fame Bowl here. As they try to assemble here for the final formation here. Quickly, Matt, you know, thanks for, you know, being up here, you know, with us here, being in communication with us, because as you explained, there's a lot of different rules and a lot of different initiatives that may be brought into regular season high school football.
Yeah, it's been nice to be here, and you know, just a goodwill note right here at the end of the game is one of our local Waipahu All-Stars, Brian Alos, is the center judge in this game, and he's elevated to the Big 12, and he's now been there for about 7 years. Worked a lot of bowl games, great career.
Well, Thompson Robinson here, he went around the world twice on that play, made it very exciting, and he gets pulled down at the 5-yard line here, but it wasn't for lack of effort. And Hufanga there with the tackle to finish things off for Team Mackay. This game here will end at 31-14, but let's take a look at this final play. A lot happening here.
Way to give it that second, third, fourth effort to get into the end zone, and that's what you want out of a quarterback. No surrender, no quit type of attitude. I look forward to watching him play in the next level.
UCLA is going to be his destination here for the 4-star Dorian Thompson Robinson here.
The Bruins definitely got a fighter on their roster for next season.
Absolutely. Well, we'll conclude here. We'd like to thank our Jumbotron crew here for being with us and providing the production of the Polynesian Bowl. For Matt Sumstein, for the coach Tabita Maile, this is Ryan Nagano signing off. And we'll see you next football season here from Aloha Stadium.
Aloha.
Yeah, I think this defensive softening rules kind of makes it a little bit more.
Ladies and gentlemen, at midfield, joining in us this evening, Jesse Sapolu will present the Offensive MVP Award. From the offense, quarterback number 12, Tanner McKee. Ma Tanuvasa will now present the Defensive MVP Award to defensive back number 20, Kyler Gordon.
That's my quarterback. Nice and tight, guys. Nice and tight. There you go. Thank you, Mom. High center. Hold your helmet, too. What about there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for your offensive and defensive MVPs for the 2018 Polynesian Bowl. Mahalo for attending the 2018 Polynesian Bowl game. We'll see you next year.